Welcome to Fox Encounter. I am your host, Fox. Please consider taking a few seconds to subscribe, drop a like on the video, and share it with your friends. Stay tuned for more content and enjoy the episode.
And now, suspense.
Oh, there's this YouTuber who she made a documentary, a really good documentary about Snyder's movies and all the pushback that his movies gotten, and he actually saw it and shared it, which is really cool. I might have sent it to you. This is like probably 2 years ago now. Sucks that she doesn't make them anymore because they were hard movies. They're long videos to make, so like I understand why she didn't. I think she has like a podcast now, which I'm like, that's cool, but like I love the edited stuff.
I know you hate podcasts.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of podcasts unless the person in it is interesting. I mean, oh yeah. No offense to anybody watching this or likes podcasts. I don't like reaction videos and I don't like podcasts unless like they're unless you're talking about a topic and the person in the podcast is like behind it. Like if Zack Snyder was on a podcast, I'd watch the fuck out of it. But he was in a lot of live streams, but they were mainly about comic books and about him and his work and stuff. So that makes sense. So I would watch it. But like it's just average dudes are just talking about other like we're doing right now. I don't find it interesting, but we're involved, so it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm biased because me and you are doing it, so we're good.
Yeah, like my friend D, Movie Man. He's like one of the only people that I like that actually does TV and film review because one, he's incredibly intelligent and actually puts a lot of depth and thought and actually like passion into what he's doing, even if he hates what he's watching. He'll review it in a way that you're just like, I like this. And it makes it fun. Does these like really fun like comparisons in the beginning of the videos. But like that dude just has so much like intelligence to the point where I could watch his stuff even if I have zero interest in whatever he's talking about. Is because he makes it so interesting. Yeah. And he knows what he's talking about. He's not just somebody who's, shitting on something because it makes for good content. I think
we should have talked about this earlier. Basically like hate watching and watching things that like why I don't watch superhero movies no more. Like I'm already pretty certain I'm not gonna like it, so I'm not wasting my time anymore on things that I haven't been enjoying. There's still people who will actively watch like the latest Disney or Marvel movie, knowing they're not gonna like it just so they make a video about it. I'm like, I don't have the energy anymore. Man, I'm almost 30. I don't give a fuck anymore, man. I'm 29. So I turned 29 a few months ago, and I don't know. I feel like there's better things to do with my time.
Yeah, it's like I'm always telling people like that. Who are we trying to impress, really? Like, who in the grand scheme of life? Who gives a shit if you hate a movie or if you love a movie? Like, it really doesn't matter.
I might as well watch things you enjoy now. I mean, I think the hate watching thing or like fun. I mean, I did it so much like 3 years ago. But I don't know, I guess the older I get, the less time I have to do stuff. I realize I'd rather spend my time doing stuff I actually enjoy. And I guess, and also there's so many people who make like hour-long videos about like why the Flash movie isn't good. And it's like, listen, bro, I can sum it up in like 5 minutes while the movie isn't good. You don't need an hour.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, it's not good, and let's just move on. Or if I know it's not going to be good, I'm not going to watch it.
Exactly.
And yeah, I know a lot of people were upset because I said I wasn't watching Blue Beetle and stuff like that. And even though they were really excited about it, I said, well, it just doesn't look good. And I didn't. And from what I saw, it wasn't anything special. So like, I don't feel like I missed out.
I mean, I found it entertaining, but that's also because I went into it with like super low expectations. And also like, I'm just more into let me be entertained. So if you can entertain
now.
Yeah, at this point, just if you can keep me entertained for 2 hours, then you did your job and that's fine. Like I did think the suit looked really good.
Yeah, that did look good.
The suit looks damn good. It's hard to tell at some points like what's practical and what's CGI. I think they blended that very well. The action scenes, a lot of like there's some really good like practical action scenes that you can tell somebody was in the suit doing all these moves. So the way he moves is like super fluid and looks really good. Like there are some action scenes where I'm just like, damn, that looked good. And then like the humor of it all, I really enjoyed the humor. Growing up in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood, and I'm like very in tune with like Mexican culture, the inclusion of like Mexican humor I really dug, because like there's some stuff in there that only if you grew up around Mexican culture you will understand. So I really appreciated that. If you can wait on it for a while, you're not really like it's nothing. It's not Citizen Kane or anything. So it's like
exactly.
wow, I am with like horror movies. People like are like, you barely watching this movie? This came out like 3 years ago. Like, yeah, wasn't in a rush.
Exactly. I'm just now getting to it.
I'll tell people all the time, like, hey, have you seen this one movie? They're like, dude, that came out like years ago. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I just saw it.
I just saw it yesterday though. So have you seen it?
Like I said, that movie was in pre-production and all that way before James Gunn even came around. And then I'm pretty sure they were already like filming it when that whole like merger thing happened. And like, here's the other thing that I think about it. If James Gunn really wanted to reboot this like universe, why the fuck would he start with Blue Beetle?
I think he just. I feel like he just said that to get people to watch Blue Beetle, and no one watched Blue Beetle. That's why he said that, because like his movies going forward have nothing to do with these last couple of movies at all.
Yeah, so that's why I'm thinking that Blue Beetle is a part of that.
Yeah, I think is it like I guess because the connections are so like very small?
There's no connection at all. There's only one mention of Batman, and that's it.
Okay, yeah, so it's like something small and consequential.
And I think there was probably another mention of it where I'm just like, no, that's definitely got to be Snyder's Batman. So I'm leaning more towards it is.
Okay, I'll probably watch it eventually. I mean, I might stream it. I don't have HBO Max anymore. I don't have many streaming services anymore, so I might fire it up once I get streaming services. I'll probably fire up and check it out so when we do talk about it, I actually.
You actually know what we're talking about.
The only ones I haven't seen are just Shazam 2 and then Blue Beetle. For DC anyway. For Marvel, I don't know.
You got enough time.
I got more than enough time, yeah. For Marvel, I have no idea what's going on. I miss so much, I don't even care anymore. You can do like a little sign off here to everybody, or
I think so. I'm really bad at these. I'm really bad at ending them.
I'll finish it off like this. Well, thanks for having me on, Fox. Next year we'll do the same thing, okay?
Yeah, another year. We're like a Netflix original. It takes like a year to get it right.
Exactly. Y'all know if we're canceled or not.
Yeah, we don't know.